Well, it's an understatement to say that social media has become a huge part of our lives. There's been concern about the impact of social media on children's emotional health. Instagram recently released Teen Instagram to help combat parents' concerns over this. And this is what Blanca Cobb, who has a master's degree in psychology, and I are talking about today. So let's jump in and start with this, Blanca, and maybe the pros of the new Instagram teen app that's really targeted for users 13 to 18, and it ensures that content is age appropriate. Is that correct? And then how does this app actually help us?
Yes, you're absolutely correct, Eric. Look, they're automatic filters to weed out, get rid of, block inappropriate posts, inappropriate ads, and inappropriate communication, the extent that the app can access that. Privacy setting is automatically private. The account is private. It makes it harder for adults to contact and communicate with teens on this app, and also puts parents more in the know because they know how long their kid is on the app, who they're communicating with, not necessarily the content, because there is some privacy there, but it definitely gives parents a bird's eye view of what's happening. And there's also screen time management, meaning it'll tell the teen, hey, you've been on the app a little too long, maybe you need to take a break.
Okay, that last thing is the most important to me, that you can limit screen time. So important. All right, so those are the pros. Let's talk about the cons of this new app, or are there many?
Well, there are some, and one is like it's not going to be able to stop every single thing that can happen. For example, it could give some parents a false sense of security if parents think that this app is going to block anything that is negative. No, it's not how it's made as of right now. It can't do that, and it's not going to be able to stop all cyber bullying. It's going to do a good job in terms of weeding out as much as it can, but it cannot be the end all be all. And then you're still going to have the social comparison. Teens are still going to be able to see highlight reels of other teens, right? You know, what the other teens are doing, how they're succeeding, what they have, where they're going, who's hanging out with whom. There's still going to be images of bodies, body images. So those are the types of things that are still going to be on this app.
So there are some cons, but how, as
Sure.
parents, how can we combat those potential cons?
This is where you have to have a conversation with your teen, and you have to be really open and honest about it. You have to really talk about what's fact and fiction, what's reality, and what's a highlight reel, and what is in that highlight reel, and why do people post highlight reels? That sometimes it isn't an accurate reflection of what's going on in somebody's life. Other things that parents can do is you model what healthy self-esteem looks like what's happening in your own home. How are you boosting your own kids' self-esteem? What happens when something right doesn't go in your own life? How are you handling it where it doesn't just bring you down? Like how are you getting your own self-confidence? Also, encourage in-person and offline activities with other people. That can really help also. And just make sure the home environment is really positive and just full of love and support and encouragement for your teen. That really goes a long way.
Yeah, it always comes down to us parents. We have to be involved, as involved as you possibly can. It seems like it's always the answer.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Blanca. And you can continue that conversation if you want to with Blanca on her Facebook page. It is Blanca Cobb, Body Language Expert.